The first question they need to ask is, what's the purpose of this campaign? And if they have that and they've defined very actionable goals, then they have KPIs that they can look at to see if it's going to be successful. So it doesn't make sense just to sign up and start advertising and get in and out of AdWords if you don't have a goal, because how are you going to know if it's being successful or not? I see a lot of attorneys fall into this trap, and that's why I bring it up. And one of the biggest problems is they're really not looking at a return on ad spend. Like, how much am I going to spend? That's the wrong question. It's how much money is this going to make me? And if you're not starting with that first, I think you're setting yourself up for failure. Number two is, can you track this? Again, one of the biggest problems with any marketing method in general is it's not properly tracked. And then so when people look at their marketing budget, they're not thinking, hey, this isn't an investment, it's an expense. I need to get rid of this or that. But what if that's what's driving all of your cases? Do you know? Can you find out? Can you track this is an essential question you need to ask if you want to be successful. Because if you can combine that with your return on ad spend and know how much money you're making, you're going to know if it makes sense for you to be involved in that or not. And lastly, the question you want to ask is, does your advertising agency work with attorneys? There's a lot of different agencies out there that have a lot of success in Google Ads and paid search in general. But what if they're only working with pizza parlors or breweries? Okay. The cost per click for those are going to be a couple dollars. So those mistakes may not be as big. For attorneys and personal injury attorneys, those costs per clicks can be hundreds of dollars just for that click. So you need to make sure that you're working with somebody that's going to be paying attention to your campaign, giving it the attention that it needs, but also that they have that experience being successful for past attorneys. You don't want them to be your testing ground to spend your thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars of budget just to find out that wasn't the right choice. So I do think that the past record and track of success in your niche is something that's going to really help you be more successful just by asking that question up front.